Well, welcome back to What's Lurking in the Loft segment. Today's going to be a very special one. It's going to be a Sega Games haul. Show you lovely people what's in the box. What's in the box? In this box, which I picked up from the loft, left without dramatic head talk in there, is my collection of Japanese dreamcast games. Well, I thought I'll share with you lovely people and share some of the things I used to collect back in the day, obviously when I had my Japanese dreamcast, which today I have still got. Well, obviously don't get as many games for it, but at the time I had places to get it quite cheap-ish, so mind you. So should we do this? Yeah, I think so. Let's start off, shall we? So should we see what's in the box? Why not? Let's do this. Well, so let's start off, shall we? As Sonic Mania has gripped most social media pages with videos and pictures and blah 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 blah. You know. So, particularly this one was Sonic Adventures. Originally, I paid £39.99 for this in That's Entertainment. I don't think you find them in them shops anymore, but this particular place used to have loads of different retro games and import games, import games then, and you could pick them up. But this was a particular one. The case obviously is better, far superior. The front cover is around somewhere. But yes, but obviously you got the back case. It's really quite good. So yeah, lovely the first level. I think the first level was awesome, and a great little artwork in there. Brilliant. First level was awesome. The camera angle sucked ass, but you knew this already. Let's see what else is in there. Okay. Gram Slam. Well, a Japanese wrestling game, if I remember rightly. I was just picking up any import games I could pick up that I thought looked pretty cool. And the reason why I picked this up was because it had the Virtual Fighters characters in this, I remember rightly. I could not understand the rest of the back, but it was okay. It was not the best wrestling game, but it's not the worst one either. So I quite enjoyed that. Classic back in the day, called Grand Slam. Quite cool. This is not a particular one. This is obviously my wife's, who loves Spawn, and obviously picked it up from Blockbusters. It looks like you remember Blockbusters, surely. And it says rental only, not for resale, which is quite unusual that Blockbusters had these. So obviously this is the rental version, which then has versions. It baffles me why they decided to put that on there, but hey ho. That's probably the company, isn't it? So, but yeah, $4.98. I think we paid this for this, and I can't remember playing this, but quality of the box is awesome. And my good lady wife will probably tell you, maybe if I ask her, she'll probably tell you on Instagram or something like that. So very cool. What we got next? Get a few more out, yeah. This is a classic. If I remember rightly, this is obviously another of Louise's favourite, the Wrath Path Jurassic Park version PlayStation. Savage Dinosaur Fighting. I assume it's a fighting game because I can't actually remember this one. So it looks quite cool, doesn't it? It looks like a fighting game. They give all the hype in there. Over 10 fighting arenas in Jurassic Park and Lost World. So this is a fighting game, but with dinosaurs, shall we say? Not bad. So let's go back to the Dreamcast, shall we? Now, there was not many important games at the time when they came out, and I was just picking them up because I was never going to play. So the next one was Blue Stinger. Now the camera angle sucked big time on this, but it was trying to be like Resident Evil, I think, but it was pretty dire. It didn't have greatest reviews, but you know, I got it anyway, and I thought, let's give it a go. When I was young and didn't really check things out back then. We didn't have the internet as much as you back there anyway. So, but yeah, Blue Stinger. There's not really what I can say about this, but it was a stinker, not a slinger or a stinker. Camera angles let this down big time, which is a shame really because it could have been very cool. But it's still in my collection, so there you go. We're getting through them, aren't we? This is good. Trying to keep you people too long. We all have busy lives, don't we? So let's continue with the gaming unboxing as much. What else we got in here? Oh, Soviet Strike. Oh, basically it's like Desert Strike, I assume. Remember, which is quite cool. But the add-on, obviously, the Mega Drive. Soviet Strike, quite cool. Great little basically shoot 'em. They're 10 a penny, but it was good fun to play back in the day. Great little pickup. So there we go. Awesome. Now, this is very cool. You might have seen a video of me playing a Virtual Striker 2. Now, Japanese version. I love these games. How they brought all their arcade classics to the Dreamcast, which I thought, I'm a bit of an arcade fan anyway. And they brought it there, and I thought it was awesome. Arcade classics as its best, really. Great fun. Had great fun with your friends back in the day. Enjoyed it immensely. And didn't care if it was in Japan or Chinese. Please forgive me if I've offended anybody. But if I said that wrong, this was pretty awesome. And such a great memories, great goal scores. You can do that. I know they brought number 3 out, and number 1 was really cool. It just has had that kind of arcade feel to it. It was great fun. It wasn't. You didn't have. You had all your international teams on. You didn't have all your like FIFA and the rest of it, which is okay. But this was quality and great fun memories. I just love this game. So what else have we got in here? Oh yeah, baby. We got Echo the Dolphin on the Dreamcast, PAL version, obviously. You know, with crap cases, which you know I don't like the case, so. But I've got to tell you anyway. It basically a great little game, especially in the Mega Drive. Hard as nuts. This was definitely my wife's favourite game. And still is, and the Mega Drive, and then we've got the Dreamcast version here, right in my hand. As I say, it's not bad game, but as I say, I was shy to this game back in the day, so I got very impatient. But it's one of those games you just pick up and play, and my wife has more patience than me, so she'll enjoy that more than I do, but it's in our collection. Now, showed you Daytona USA and Saturn. How about the sequel on the Dreamcast, the Japanese version? On the subject on Daytona, I thought I'd give you a little review, which I didn't give you when I did the little Daytona USA 3 arcade video. Now, I'll give you a little bit of a little rundown of it. Now, the game in a whole is great. It has this nice feel to it. It does have a lovely feel to it, but It does not have the same magic, I don't think, than Daytona USA 2 or number 1. It's got the same music in it, it's got some of the old tracks in it, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel like a timeless classic. Maybe if I have a few more goes in it, it may bring some back to the magic, but when I see Daytona USA 2 in the arcade, or number 1, I'll probably get the most memories, the most nostalgia memories back, probably for when I first played it. When I go and Daytona USA 3, which is great, it's fantastic, but for nostalgia value, it doesn't wow me like Mario Kart does the arcade, which I quite enjoy more. I thought that's more fun with the camera and the rest of it. It's great fun for most people. With the Daytona USA, it doesn't have that same pizzazz, same oomph. But you see, that is my 2 cents. It then basically, it's not off the chart, it doesn't blow me away. But you know, it doesn't say it's not a great game. But that's a little small review of Daytona USA. But the Dreamcast version was pretty awesome because it was captured basically the old school memories, which is brilliant. And then the Dreamcast version, yes baby, love it, love this version, love the original. Not too keen on Daytona USA 3, but does not mean it's a crap game. It's just my opinion, baby. And just for Sherry, you love your people, my views. Yes! Let's continue with what's in the box, shall we? Ooh, we're getting to the end of it now, people. Another Sega game, but on in the Game Boy Advance. I love the monkey in it, I thought it was very cool, and the puzzle game in a whole is very cool. This was on the Wii, if I remember rightly. I'm not too sure, I think it was actually. When there was obviously joint forces with Nintendo, which I thought would never happen. But, great game, and the Game Boy Advance. What more can you say about this? He's a monkey, right? But junior version. Enough said. Okay, this is why I don't like the cases, as you can probably know by my keep saying about it. Yeah? No, enough said about that really, isn't it? Enough said. Okay. Well, I found some Sega Saturn demo discs. People, do you remember these little things? Used to get in magazines before the internet, and there's a shitload of them in updates all the time, everything. When you used to have basically discs each month with different games on it. Now, am my eyes getting bad, or am I trying to read all that spec? I think you had loads of demos and videos, and some of them are not all videos, some of them are games. But you had Golden Axe on there, Virtua Fighter 2, Sega Rally, Pajoon. I can't remember how to say it, so we won't go. We'll carry on to the next one, shall we? There's a few different things on that one. And then we got number 4, if I remember rightly. This was, it looks like had arcades on this to play, not just video demos, which that could be basically. Was Sonic 3D Die Hard Arcade. That was not a bad game. Virtual On. I remember Virtual On, you had a massive box with, if I remember rightly, didn't you have the head one? It's a big massive controller, massive loads of buttons on it. It was like that. But it was massive. It was like a kind of Metro Warrior or Metro, things like that. Men's with the film Crash and Burn kind of thing. But this massive kind of robot used to go. That was quite cool. Like that. And then you had demos of Fighters Mega Mix. Yes, brilliant game. You can't go wrong with a bit of Fighters Mega Mix, can you? And then you had videos of Saturn's Bomberman. Bomberman, definitely a classic. Awesome, especially on a Saturn. Virtual Fighter 3. Virtual Fighter 3, baby. I remember still playing the first one on Saturn. And that's for you lovely people out there. It did rule. It awesomeness. So it wasn't the greatest though, I don't think, on it. This is a pattern here. I wasn't the greatest in certain games. I played them and I didn't think I was the greatest gamer, but in certain games I kicked ass. But you know, I hope in a lot of games, did you think back in the day you was shit hot, but when you went against somebody, you was not. It was just me. I was thinking, I'm the bee's knees, and you go around your friend's house and you get whipped. It's like, really? I need to practice more. But that was me on Virtual Fighter. I enjoyed it anyway. It was all about fun in there back then. Just enjoying playing games. So that was awesome. So I think that's a lot for what's in the box. Basically sharing a bit of memories of my Dreamcast and Sega in general. A bit of special video there for you because obviously Sega's Sonic Mania's come out, and I've just thought of this have a theme of Sega goodness for you lovely people. Because I haven't forgot Sega. I'm still a Sega boy, but sometimes you have to do other stuff. Anyway, till the next video, you lovely people. Keep on gaming, keep on collecting, still being awesome. Until the next video, let's do this. Bye for now.